So you're wondering about buying an existing home or building your own dream home. Stay tuned and I'll tell you more details on what you need to know. Hi, this is Joy Larson with the Joy team in the Keller Williams Greater Cleveland market. Thanks for joining us today. Today I'm talking about the differences of a resale home or building brand new. And I have done this video about 3 years ago and thought to revisit this concept again because it's back in full force. Partially because right now in the market, I just looked in just the city of Strongsville, Ohio, there are only 17 homes for sale, which that poses a problem for a lot of people, right? You don't have a home to move to, or let's say you need to sell your home and you want to know where you're going. Well, that's really tough when there's only 17 to choose from if you want to stay within the same vicinity. Well, that's where I want you to consider the build process, and we'll go through that. And we have more and more of our clients looking to build because of that right now. So that's why I wanted to talk about the pros and cons of each one. So let's start first. We're going to start with the resale homes, the ones that are already existing. Let's talk about the pros. The pros of buying one that's already done is you know when you're going to close, such as if you see a home you like, it's already built, and you can close in 30 days with the loan. That's great. Where when you build, it could take a while, right? Well, so that is one advantage to a resale home. The problem is in this market, there's not a lot of those to choose from. And if you want something newer, there's just not a lot out there. So that is one thing with resale homes, you know when you're going to close. Also, a lot of the ones that have the mature trees, the great areas to just ride your bikes around and all of that, and near the metro parks or like right in the metro parks so that you can go out your yard and just go for a bike ride. Those are in areas that are already built. So those would be resale homes, where a lot of the new builds, you're gonna see them a little bit farther away because they didn't have the land to do that. So all of the good land close to the vicinity of where most of the workforce is so you have a shorter commute time than you would with some of the new build areas. So they also have, I know I live in a community that's from the 70s and 80s, and they have walking trails, they have ponds that you at one point could go fishing at. They had a sled riding hill. So there's lots of area, there's lots of mature trees and all of that. So that is the one great thing. The con about the resale homes with mature trees is some of them are getting older and falling. So I know some clients are like, I don't want to have a bunch of old trees there that I have to pay a lot of money to cut down, because that cost can get expensive too. So those are some of the pros. As far as you can get closer to work, the commute time is less. There's a lot of mature trees. The yard sizes tend to be a lot bigger because the land back in the 70s and 80s was cheaper then, where now a lot of the new builds are building with smaller lots, and it costs more for land as the time goes on. So let's talk a little bit about the cons of the resale, and that is that with an older home comes more maintenance, right? And that means plumbing is older, electrical is older. Some of them have electrical boxes that you can't even get insured on, called Federal Pacific. But that's where you want a good agent to help you through this whole process. If you do not have one, text me and my team. And if you're in the Northeast Ohio, we can help you. And if you're not, we can find somebody close by to you otherwise. So you have all of those different things to keep in mind with the older homes, and the energy efficiency. So the furnaces are older, the AC is older. So you really need to watch with a resale home. Has the seller taken good care of the home? Or is it one of those that's going to be a headache from start to finish? So that's all what you need to just be thinking about when buying a resale home. Now let's fast forward to new builds. There's pros and cons to those too, right? So the pros, nobody has used the toilet. No one's used anything. It is brand new to you. You've even gotten to choose what color scheme you wanted and what colors you want your cabinets. So those are the kind of things that are the pros about a new build. You get to get warranties, so make sure to talk to the builder and your agent you have that to ask what are the warranties with your new build as well. Some of them have a 10-year warranty for the basement. Some have the 1-year bumper to bumper kind of warranty where if nail pops happen, they'll come in and you'll just put blue tape and they'll fix it right up before that 1 year ends. So all of those different things are great and everything is brand spanking new. Free high efficiency is all there with the furnace and the AC, and you have the Nest thermostats. I'm sure that is all technology savvy. All of that comes with new builds. Plus the openness. I love how with new builds, it is so spacious. I've been in a 1,700 square foot ranch and it feels like I'm in this huge house when it's 1,700 square feet, where you go into an older resale home that's 1,700 square feet and it doesn't feel that way. Just the way they've built is so nice too. So that is all the things. You don't have to tear down walls like you would have to in a resale home to open it up. It's already done for you. New roof, all of that is done. The cons with a new build, well, the cost. The cost is going to be higher. In this market right now, it's roughly $225 per square foot. It all depends actually, but roughly about that for a new build. Now for a resale home, you can get like $150 per square foot, $160 per square foot at the timing of my video. So the price is definitely the con. Though I do have to say with those preferred lenders that they work with, they have offered some specials for the interest rate to be lower, which is a plus for a lot of the buyers right now. So even though that is a con, that it is more expensive, you do have some special interest rate pricing that is happening. So make sure to check or have your realtor check for you with that one. Another con is a lot of times the lots are a lot smaller than they would be with a resale home, just because land costs more. And a lot of people don't want to pay a lot of extra money for that since they're already forking out more just by being a new build. So there's lots of pros, cons to think of. Make sure to text us in our team and we can walk you through the entire process to see if this would be a good fit for you. And you can also comment as well if you've built. Would love to hear from you. Make sure to check out our other videos on building and any questions. We're here to help, and thanks for joining us.